What's good, y'all? L Famous, living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share this dope content if you like it. You heard? Let's get it. Let's get it. Yo, did everybody know that a guy named Tim Johnson, Lala Anthony, was on Rikers Island the other day, and Lala Anthony brought little baby to the prisoners on Rikers Island to meet some of the prisoners that qualify for the special program on Rikers Island with the youngsters, you heard? So big shouts out to Lala Anthony, Tim Johnson, and little baby, you heard? Salute, y'all. Y'all went and seen the kids, man. Y'all went and seen the adolescents. C-74, adolescents at war, you heard? That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? They had programs back when we was going through the island, but it really wasn't about no programs back then. It was all about inmates, cuttings, you know what I'm saying, fights, assaults, and brutality, you know what I'm saying, and violence. Rikers Island was full with violence, you know, and there's still a lot of violence going on Rikers Island, but I don't think it's nothing compared to how it was when I was on the island back in the days, and other people, before the new charges came, you know what I'm saying? Because once they started giving new charges, people were still doing things, but them new charges slowed down a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Lala Anthony, Tim Johnson, and Little Baby, the rapper Little Baby from Atlanta, Georgia. You heard? He has a real message in his music. He could spit different, you know, he could spit different. He could spit positive. He could spit political, you know what I'm saying? He could spit worldly. He could spit hood, you know what I'm saying? When that George Floyd joint happened, he came out with that song, with that video. Yo, man, it was right on time, man. It was right on time. You heard? It was right on time. Little Baby, salute you, man. You must have heard a lot of stories about Rikers Island too, so you agreed to it, man. And you went to talk to some of them young brothers, man. You tried to make a change in some of them young brothers' lives. You know what I'm saying? You tried to make a change in some of them young brothers' lives, and I salute you, Little Baby. You heard? I salute you, Lala Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I salute you, Mr. Tim Johnson. You heard? I think they said you from Florida, and then you started a program where you go into, I guess, these prisons and these jails, and you try to give these youngsters some hope. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it another way. I'm on the internet. I'm telling my stories, and I'm trying to use my stories as a way to deter people from going to prison and staying out of drama. You heard? By giving y'all drama firsthand. You heard? Live and direct, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's through my interviews or it's through my stories, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? And how I live my life is nowhere how about the stuff that I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? So you heard, it is what it is, man. You heard? I'm just trying to do something different, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Tim Johnson, shout out to Lala Anthony, shout out to Little Baby, the rapper from Atlanta, Georgia, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, putting in that work. He must have been hearing about the stories about the infamous Rikers Island, because he agreed with Lala to go see some of the prisoners, some of the inmates, you know what I'm saying, but in particularly the young brothers, you know what I'm saying? Please, young brothers, man, you know what I'm saying, if you're not down with no gang, don't get in one. You heard? You don't want to have to answer to nobody. You don't want to have to be fooled. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to be on deck. You don't want to have to be put in a position where you have to do something to somebody and put yourself in jeopardy of going to prison or even losing your life for it. You know what I'm saying? And beef never ends. Believe me, beef never ends. So please, y'all, man, get out that gang life. Get out that street life. Get off that thuggish, ruggish bone. You know what I'm saying? And just chill, man. And just chill. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Stay out them prisons. You know what I'm saying? Stay out them jails. You know what I'm saying? Stay out them institutions. You know what I'm saying? Go to school, man. Get an education. You know what I'm saying? A mind is a terrible thing to waste, man. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, man. So shout outs to Tim Johnson, Lala Anthony, and the rapper Little Baby for going to Rikers Island, and you know what I'm saying, and trying to show them kids something different. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them kids and tell them kids about being patient when they get out of prison and go and flying the right way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the wrong way. It's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out. You know what I'm saying? To y'all young brothers that got kids, you know what I'm saying? Yo, man, get in y'all kids' life, man. Get in y'all kids' life like your father's wasn't in yours. You know what I'm saying? Get in your kids' life like your father wasn't in yours. And so what? Some of you might not even know how to be a father. Still get in your kids' life. You know what I'm saying? Your kids will teach you how to be a father. Once you start loving your kids like you're supposed to, they'll teach you how to be a father. They'll teach you what's important. You heard? It'll all come to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You heard? It'll all come to you, man. Don't run away from it, man. Stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Stick with it. It's yours, man. It's your seed, man. And to all y'all youngsters, man, put y'all kids before y'all put y'all friends, man. Start putting your kids before you put your friends, please. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when I started winning in life. When I started putting my family and my kids before my friends and the streets and everything else that I was doing, I started winning. You know what I'm saying? I started winning. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I started winning. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Tim Johnson, Lala Anthony, and the rapper Little Baby for going to Rikers Island the other day, talking to them youngsters. Salute. I love y'all, man.